Hey, what's up? JJ here, and today we're going to look at the 2024 LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar. In this video, we're going to do three things. First, we're going to open up each of those doors to see what magic and mystery is hidden behind. After that, we'll look at the pieces kind of individually as well as similar pieces together. And the last thing, what's really cool about this set, is it says it's compatible with set 76435, which is the 2024 Great Hall. So we're going to look at how these pieces kind of fit into the Great Hall. But let's get started. And if you don't want to watch me physically open all of the doors, skip ahead to where you can see me review the set and put it inside the Great Hall. Now, I've already opened all of these doors and put the pieces together, but when you open each of the doors for your Advent calendar, it won't be assembled, obviously. So day one here, we have our Harry Potter figure. We will look at the figure in more detail and we'll talk about all the figures, but what's really neat is they come with a unique torso printing. Unique for so far. We'll see if they make it in future sets. Day two looks to be a Gryffindor statue or gargoyle for the Great Hall. I don't necessarily know if I love these gargoyle statues, but we'll look at all four of them for the different houses together. Here we see day three, and this is going to give us a table. Now they're using different color for the tabletops to represent the houses, so this will be Hufflepuff. Day four gives us a Christmas tree. One thing that is nice, and we'll look at this at the end, is some of these pieces kind of go together to make larger scenes. Day five, another table, and this has the blue top, so we know this is going to be for Ravenclaw. Day six looks like another student. This one is Draco Malfoy. Again, he's going to have that unique torso printing with the scarf. Let's see, that was day seven. Looks like another gargoyle. This one is going to be the the Slytherin gargoyle. Day eight. Of all the builds, this is what I'm most unsure about. I think these are supposed to be those Christmas crackers, but they could be like little fireworks maybe. Nice fun little decorations. Day nine, another figure, Susan Bones from Hufflepuff. And again, we get that nice torso printing. Day 10 gives us our third gargoyle statue, this time for Hufflepuff. Day 11, we get our third table. This is going to be the Gryffindor table. Some pretty cool chess pieces there. Day 12, we get a package as well as Hedwig, so everyone's favorite owl. Day 13, here we see Cho Chang from Ravenclaw. Looking at day 14, we have our final of those statues, and this is going to be for Ravenclaw. Looking at day 15, this gives us our last of the tables, and this is for the Slytherin house. Day 16, and this is probably my favorite figure and one of the main reasons I really wanted this set, but it is the Choir Ghost. We'll look at this figure in more detail, but a great recoloring of that queen piece. Day 17 is a skirt piece with a little Hogwarts Express train going around it. Day 18, we see that Christmas tree with a cool Santa hat. Day 19, we have another figure. This is Professor Flitwick. And we get our first of two Hogwarts portraits that comes with this 2024 Advent calendar. And day 20, this is a cool chimney piece, which is our second Hogwarts portrait. Next, day 21. This is a pretty cool build. It is these two stands and a wreath, and we're gonna see how this will connect to the chimney. Day 22, kind of a longer table for the teachers. Day 23, some food, including this giant turkey, which we can put on that teacher's table. And then finally is day 24, our last and final Professor Dumbledore figure. All right, now that we've opened all the doors, let's actually look at each of the figures and builds kind of together in much more detail. First, we're gonna look at these student minifigures. And as you can see, each of these minifigures is standing on a little stand that has the emblem for their house. And it looks like those are the same emblems that come with the Sorting Hat. I do like these torso printings are new with the scarf and the symbol from their house, which is really, really nice. You can see it for each of the 4 Hogwarts houses. I'm fairly certain this is actually a new hairpiece for Cho Chang. I collect minifigure hairpieces, and I don't think I own this one in black. I have it in dark brown with the Series 10, like, librarian minifigure. So let me know if I'm mistaken or if the recolor of this Ginny Weasley hairpiece is new for this minifigure. And then here we can see the alternate face print for these 4 student minifigures. In general, I think these are 4 great figures. I like including Susan Bones. I kind of would like to see a young Hannah Abbott at some point, since we normally get Susan, Hannah, or Cedric as the 3 representatives for Hufflepuff. And, you know, changing it up from Cho would be nice every once in a while too. But overall, 4 strong figures with unique torso printings, which is one of the things that just makes these LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendars so exciting, is they just give us such really cool, unique things. Now we will look at the non-student minifigures. Of course, first we have Professor Flitwick. There is a rumor that in 2025, we are getting a LEGO Charms classroom, probably to fit underneath the Great Hall. So I'm sure this will just be a reuse of this figure. We have the choir ghost. Oh, she just looks so good with that recoloring in gray from the Queen from the CMF series. Really cool and unique face printing as well. And then we get a red Professor Dumbledore, which, if we steal that hat from the Christmas tree in the back, kind of looks like Santa Claus. And here we can see the choir ghost and Dumbledore's alternate face printing, as well as that really beautiful back printing on the Dumbledore figure. Now we're going to look at the tables for each of the 4 houses. First we have Slytherin. There we can see the Acid Pops, which is a great print. Next is Ravenclaw with those every flavor jelly beans. I do wish the tabletop for Ravenclaw was one of that darker blue. It just stands out a little bit, and not in a good way with the light blue. I do want to point out that you can see there's 2 cookies on the Ravenclaw table. This doesn't actually come with those 2 cookies. Essentially, there's additional duplicate pieces in some of the doors, and this is just in case, you know, a piece is missing. And so what I do for prints like that is I kind of spread it out over other parts of the set. So like on Slytherin, we can see there is a print for the Chocolate Frog, and I put the second one on the Gryffindor table. And so that's just an extra piece. Instead of throwing in my bin of extra pieces, I kind of display with the set. Next up is Hufflepuff, again with some desserts in the croissant. And then for Gryffindor, we have the chess build, which is quite nice with the butterbeer cup there as well. I really like the idea of doing all of these gargoyle statues and including them here with this set. Now, I'm not certain. I think they all landed perfectly with their designs. I think Gryffindor especially looks odd, so it's strange they made that the second door you open up. And then I don't like the back piece here on the Hufflepuff that you see so much of it exposed. I think Slytherin and Ravenclaw are probably the 2 best, and that could be those triangle pieces kind of really make it work and fit together well. But I like that they've included this, a cool, unique feature of the Hogwarts castle we haven't really seen before. In here, we are seeing some of the additional background builds. The wreaths there and the chimney can connect together, which is quite nice to display one of the Hogwarts portraits. Same with this teacher's table and that turkey. Those 2 pieces can combine together. And then we see this tree that had the Santa hat combined with the piece that was the Hogwarts Express. And then we see our second tree as well as the present and Hedwig. Overall, the Advent Calendar has a lot of really fun builds. I like the scenery on the back with the giant Christmas tree. And then here you can lay out all of the pieces kind of
in the Great Hall to create a festive scene as you open each of the doors. Now let's look at these figures and builds and how they fit into the 2024 LEGO Harry Potter Great Hall set. Looking at the Great Hall, it's already quite full, so we're gonna take some of this stuff out and redesign it. All right, now that it is open up, let's place some of the pieces. I often remove the candle piece in the middle there to have one of the ghosts floating, so we'll do that with the choir ghost. I tried a couple different arrangements with the tables, and this kind of works the best if you alternate them between each of the houses, but it leaves a lot of dead space. All right, I tried to strategically place the minifigures, but we still have a ton of gargoyle pieces, stands, Christmas trees, so let's try and figure out where to put this all. All right, so we've added the gargoyles over here to the courtyard, and then we rearranged things a little bit here, moving the house emblems there to the front of each of the houses. The Christmas trees on the left, placed that package on Harry's table. I arranged the teacher table, pushed it to the back wall, and now we have that chimney and the crackers kind of hidden back there. But as you can see, things are pretty crowded.
And all that makes me think is the word compatible is used pretty loosely. These are just characters and figures you could place in the Great Hall. They don't actually have a place to go if you keep the current setup anyways. Let me know what your favorite part of the 2024 LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar was your favorite and which door you're most excited to open up this December. If you want to stay updated with LEGO leaks, rumors, news, and reviews, hit the subscribe button down below. But I will see you all next time. Thanks for tuning in.